charging my phone or any of my devices for that matter. I have every Apple device you can think of, and my phone doesn't stay charged, let alone my watch, let alone my iPad or my MacBook.
You know what?
And as soon as I need it is when I'm like, damn, this shit's dead.
Oh.
It's been 4 days.
4 days even.
Just turn it. Just let me see if it turns on.
Life. You must not need you often.
That my phone is dead?
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
That's okay. That's actually, this could be a plus.
Like, I mean, I guess I just don't have the instant gratification that, like, I don't have that need. But I guess other people probably do, but I don't care. It's like, what, my phone's going to be dead for 2 hours? Like, is it that urgent?
My girl, you said 4 days.
Oh, no, that my iPad or like my Apple Watch.
You didn't say that.
All those other devices.
I don't think I could go 4 days with my phone being dead.
It do be dead. It be on 1% all day. Because I'm still trying to use it. And I didn't charge it the night before. So I wake up to, okay, are you ready for us?
He been.
You don't got USB in your car? Like you can
USB?
Like you don't keep your phone on the cable while you're driving? That's how mine stay charged.
Yes, but it took me 10 minutes to get here. I live in Hyde Park. It took me 10 minutes to get here. So by the time I got here,
she was like, whatever. She said, I charge it tonight when I go to sleep if I remember.
It's all good. Someone knows where I'm at.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm not in an unsafe place.
Look,
where you gotta like send your location and things.
It is what it is. I was just stuck on the 4 days. But when you clarified and said that's
like my Apple Watch,
right,
iPad,
that's cool.
MacBook.
It ain't even about the instant gratification. But it's me myself personally couldn't have my phone dead for 4 days.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be 4 days. It'd be a couple hours until I can get it charged.
Because who I respond to, I don't business either. Because I have, listen, I've had the same people in my life for the last 12 to whatever years. So they already know who I am as a person. So they know if I don't respond, I'm having a moment. I'll get to you when I'm done. Yeah. They don't take it personal. Like there's nobody new in my life that doesn't understand me.
Yeah.
And it's not even about the instant gratification. It's just who I am as a person.
Right.
Like,
you're not glued to your phone, which I think is important. Like I'm not.
It depends on the day. Some days I might be, some days I might not be. And even if I am, that don't mean I'm going to respond to you.
But when you're with people, like if I'm
out with someone, I don't have my phone.
Right. It's more
I give that person that respect.
Exactly.
I put my phone down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like talking on my phone when I'm with someone. If I do, I try to make it quick and I apologize to the person that I'm with. It's just respect for me. Yeah. It's just respect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the phone etiquette when you guys are on dates?
Phone etiquette when you are on a date, you keep the phone away.
Yeah, same thing.
You say that, but like
romantic or platonic, if I am in your company, my phone is away. I hate to be with people and they're on their phone because it's like I could have been at home.
But I know people say that. Like I feel like most people I ask will say that. But then when I'm out
with them,
I'm usually not with them. Like I'm usually out with my wife. We're chilling, whatever, and then we look around. Everybody's
on their phone.
Yeah,
but I made that a thing for myself. That when I'm out with someone to give them the respect that's due to them because one, they didn't have to make time for me. They could have been doing something else. You feel me? So I want to give them that courtesy of respecting their time. So whenever somebody gives me their time, I respect the fact that they gave me their time and I put my phone away out of respect for that person's time. We're all adults. We could be doing so much more. We could be sleeping. We can be, like you said, you be with your wife. You could be with your spouse. You could be doing a whole bunch of other things. So if you take time out of your day to hang out with me, I'm putting my phone away.
I actually like being in the moment. Like
I like being in the moment too. I'm very intentional. You ever went
on vacation and you're like, oh, I'm going to take videos and all this, and you don't take nothing.
And nothing.
And then you just be like, damn, like, I don't even have proof of this. Like, nobody knows but me that I had a good ass fucking time.
Here, when it comes to my vacations, I don't even like to post the pictures until I get back.
Me too.
So me taking pictures and all of that in the moment, I don't like people in my business. I'm a very private person.
Okay.
I'm a very private person.
I think a little bit is a fear of like somebody just popping up. Like, oh, I seen you were on whatever. And
no.
I don't know.
I don't care about none of that.
It's the business part because
I don't like people.
In your business and they know where you are, they can pop up.
They ain't coming where I'm at. I can promise you.
I mean,
they ain't coming where I'm at.
that's just like my paranoia.
No,
like,
where I'm at,
think,
you ain't coming.
you're
not on the whim.
showing up. You're not popping up.
You're not. I already know that. I'm
But
just a
as
private
a safety
person.
thing, I'm just like, you don't got to know everywhere I'm at, because you just don't. Because social media, my page is public, and I never think about that. Like anybody could be seeing my stuff at any time.
I recently opened my Instagram page
And made it public.
Only because a good friend reached out to me and they were like, you know, I've been telling a lot of people about your show and things about you, blah, 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 blah. And nobody knows who you are, which is true. I'd be in the house. I don't mind that. However, simultaneously, I've learned that in entrepreneurship, people buy into personality. So I was like, oh, I got to make my page public. I was like, I don't want to.
Right. And this is your business page.
No, this was my personal page.
Oh, personal.
And I
Okay.
went and I had a whole temper tantrum. I called my therapist and I was like, one of my friends thinks I should open my Instagram page and I don't want to.
Yeah.
My kids are on there, my friends are on there, and then. And she was like, take them off. I'm looking at the phone like this. Left it alone, took the kids off, made the page public. So my Instagram page has been public for about a month now or so. However, I still don't post when I'm away on vacation, even when it was private, just because I'm a private person. I don't like people in my business.
So not just vacations, like
anywhere.
anything that's happening in your life.
Anything that's happening in the moment,
people to
I
know.
do not post it until I feel like I want to share it.
So it could be like 3 weeks later, a month later.
A month later.
And then you're like posting.
Oh,
you're in
I'm
the
going to post
Bahamas,
it. Yeah.
And it's
And I'm
winter.
back.
Like,
5 months
been
ago.
back.
People be like, oh my God, when are you getting back? Honey, I'm home. I'm at work. Because people have a tendency to read into social media so much. So much. Social media is a facade. But people live by social media. And I personally hate social media. Honestly, if you see me on, it's probably my social media content manager. It's not me.
Oh, right. I love that for you.
It's not me.
I love that for
People
you.
be in a DM and she's like, Amanda, someone's talking to you. And I'm like, leave them there.
Damn, y'all heard that? Y'all in the
Leave them there.
DMs. She was leaving y'all
9
there.
times out of 10, you're not
It's not
seeing
that-
me online. You're not talking to me either.
Yeah, if you're like really close to me, you're not hitting me.
If
up on
you're
my
close to me,
Instagram.
you're texting me.
Right.
You've called me or you're at my house.
Yeah.
If you're in my DM, you are talking to my social media manager. If you see me online, it's probably my social media manager. Guarantee you, probably not me.
Yeah.
Not a fan of social media.
I love that.
I'd rather read a book.
Were you always like this? Did you? This was one of my things. I was like, I'm not here to ask questions.
But you can.
I'm here to answer the questions.
Right. But it's okay.
But I get into my.
welcome
so
to the
what do you
Pandagasms.
think?
Welcome to the Pandagasms show where things just go how they go. So with that being said, I am your hyper hostess, Panda. Boop, 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 boop. And today, this is my lovely guest, Jenny from the blog.
I'm Jenny.
We can continue with this conversation or we could dive into the topics. But it's Pandagasms. It goes anyway.
Like, I'm the guest.
We'll have a whole structured thing, and I'll be like, yeah, this sounds better. You see, I got the cards ready.
I like that.
I
don't
have
care.
everything ready,
I don't
but
care. I'm ready to talk
we can
about
always
whatever.
go on the whim because it's funny. People do come on the show, and afterwards they'll be like, oh, well, I wanted to ask you something. I'm like, well, you could have.
Yeah.
You absolutely could have. People
I don't
ask me
even
questions.
remember the question, though.
Me neither.
It's okay.
If you do, you're more than welcome to ask.
Okay. All right.
It's an open platform.
Yeah, it's gone.
You can be as transparent as you choose.
Okay. I love that.
And this is what we're here for.
Transparency.
Yes. Yes. So with that being said, I met Jenny during an E for All program where we're both entrepreneurs at the time. And she still is. I still am. She's just on a different journey now, which is cool.
Yeah.
Love that for you. And we just clicked. We clicked. And we've been doing pretty good since then. We go out on dates and shit. And we have good conversation, and that's what brought us here to Pandagasms, and I appreciate you for doing that.
Yes.
And when we talked about it, you was talking about how you wanted to discuss pretty privilege
Yes. And raising girls.
and raising girls, and also how pretty privilege also has pretty punishment. And this is not really talked about much because, and you see, AB just made up his face So there's pretty privilege and then there's pretty punishment. You've been here on the show, Javi, where we've had guests that be like, you know, Panda, I've always had a crush on you. That's pretty punishment. Because why am I 42 and you felt like this when we was 15 and I'm hearing about this now? You feel me? I didn't have no kids. We could have been wife and husband by now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you punish me because I was
years.
cute or pretty or whatever, however you felt about me. And we could have been wifed up and husband up and happy as hell by now. Not to say that you're not happy and I'm not happy, but I'm just saying, had you not punished me for whatever reason, maybe you were scared or whatever, we could have been it.
Right.
We could have been them people on Instagram talking about this could be us. You know what I'm like? I'm just being stupid. But
why wait?
you do get punished a lot of times for being pretty. And you know what? I can honestly say I'm guilty of doing it too. I was out the other day with one of my friends, and this very handsome man walked by us, and we both was like, he's too cute.
Ooh.
Won't entertain him. Never. In a day would I entertain him because he's too cute.
Too cute is like, what can he do about that?
Nothing. However,
Like, what do you do? when
I
you're
am a
too
person
cute?
that I know I don't do competition. He's too cute. That mean women, of course, because he's so
Are gonna
attractive,
be
I at
attracted
him
to
all
him.
day.
Yeah.
And it's not that I'm insecure. I don't got time for that.
So you need like medium ugly.
No.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, to be honest with you, I always appreciated my medium ugly status.
Listen.
I
And here's the
had a
thing.
lot of pretty dudes
Here's
hating
the
on me.
thing.
A
Here's the
lot of pretty
thing.
dudes hating on me because I got, you know what I'm saying, the girls they wanted. Because
Here's the thing. I might be medium unattractive or medium ugly, whatever the term is to somebody else too. But I'm just saying it happens as people. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, people do this to women too. I'm a woman and I'm saying I do it to men as well. I'm like, he's too attractive. I don't want that. That come with problems. That comes with problems. It does.
That's big.
What,
I think
can you
I've
expand
heard
on
that.
the problems? What problems does it come with?
It's the fact that other women are going to be attracted
That's
to
too much
him, and
problem.
then now it's
Hold
the,
on. And it's not even just a man
it's
thing.
the temptation.
It's the temptation, the resistance. And a lot of people, not just men, don't have the discipline. I don't want to find out you don't got no discipline. You feel me?
So you gotta be medium ugly.
So
that nobody approaches you.
look, I know I'm probably about to get the left eye throughout this whole episode. Don't make this a clip.
No,
Javi.
but I've heard this
Don't
so
make this a
many
clip.
times, the too cute. Okay, so I'm in a relationship now. Been in a relationship for 11 years, I would say.
Talk that to you, because baby,
Yeah.
it's a good girl.
So most of my life. But
I love
prior
that.
to that, I was dating. And like I like the cute, like I would base it on physical attraction. What I
Same.
found was that
There are more headaches.
their attitudes were ugly.
It sucks.
Their personalities were trash.
So I would like
Yeah.
Jenny said, I would make the effort. Or like if a
To
very
find
attractive
someone
guy
who's
tried to talk to me,
attracted. Yeah.
I would entertain it. But then you're like,
No.
you're dense.
Yeah. I think they allow the fact that they are so attractive to take over the fact that they don't got to work on anything else.
They
It's
probably
like
got
one
to
of those.
speed pass through school because they were attractive. Because they be dense. It's like, is anybody inside?
Here?
Anybody home?
Yo, I find the opposite with women though. Like I always like I was never like a ladies' man or whatever, but like any girl that I wanted to be with, I knew I could get with them, right? Like whatever, whether it's through conversation, whether it's through whatever, just vibing. And I'm not the same. Well, I grew out of this, but I always wanted like the pretty girl, right? And I would
And
Like
your
the
wife
prettiest.
is gorgeous.
right? And I've always been surrounded around pretty women. Like pretty women has been my norm. And my family, out my family, is just my norm. And what I've noticed is that sometimes the prettier the girl is, the less pretty she thinks she is. Right? So like you guys are saying that like pretty men, quote unquote, have too much confidence. But I feel like a lot of pretty women, when you say like the pretty punishment, I know a lot of pretty girls that grew up with other girls hating on them, or them feeling that they're not pretty enough, or them being the only ones that see certain flaws on their bodies and their face, whatever. And for me, that was kind of a humbleness that made them more approachable. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Because that is one of the topics, actually. Because growing up, I didn't think I was cute. Honestly, I probably didn't think I was pretty till about, what year are we in, 2025? So maybe the last like 7 or 8 years, I thought I was attractive.
Why do you think that is?
So it's funny that you ask. Just this week, I had a conversation with my brother that I grew up with in the home, because I have brothers from my Rolling Stone father. Shout out to Padukes.
Okay.
And growing up with him and my older sister, they would always tell me, "You look like Celie from The Color Purple."
You look like what?
That's what they would tell me. You see that? Okay. So as
Sorry,
as the youngest,
because I never watched The Color Purple. I seen clips.
okay,
I never fully watched
so they
it.
would also reference this one part in the movie where Suge Knight walks in. Since you haven't seen the movie, you can't connect. However, people that have seen The Color Purple, when Suge Knight walks in for the first time, and Danny Glover, and she says to Whoopi, "You sure is ugly." And Danny Glover grabs her hand and brings her in the house. Now, Suge Knight is Danny Glover. Mr. In the movie, his name is Mr. Is Mr.'s mistress. This is the woman he is head over heels for. He loves her. And it's a small town, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows.
But she's not the pretty
Mr.
one.
loves Suge Knight. Everybody in town loves Suge Knight because she's a dancer, she's a singer, and she goes against the odds. So she dresses sexy like all the men want her.
So who's the ugly one?
Mr.'s wife, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And she opens the door, and Suge Knight says to her, the wife, "You sure is ugly."
Oh, wow.
So now you're a little girl, and you're
Hearing
like,
this. Yeah.
there's no way I could be cute if my siblings is telling me I look like that particular scene in the movie. You feel me?
Yeah.
So there was that part. And then when my dad's wife, one of his wives at the moment, she would always do my hair and make it pretty. And she would always tell me, like, "You're so pretty." And she would be the one to tell me I was a pretty girl. But outside of that, nobody ever said to me, "You're a pretty little girl." So when I see little girls now, I always make it a thing and be like, "Hey, pretty girl. Hi, beautiful."
Right.
Like I build that self-esteem. And I had a father. And my dad's way of letting us know we were pretty is, your hair is your beauty. Don't cut your hair.
That was it.
That was it. When I locked my hair, he hit the roof.
He hated it.
He hit the roof.
He didn't like it.
What? My
What
family
did he
hit
think
the
about
roof.
it?
My whole family, all the elders.
Did he think it was ugly, or did
They was like, "What did you do to your pretty hair, Amanda? What did you do to
How
your
was your
hair?"
hair before?
I had a roller set. It was permed.
Oh, okay. Was it long?
It was long. My hair still is long. It's
Yeah, it is,
longer
it is.
now.
Yeah.
But they was like, "What did you do to your pretty hair?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Did you
had
regret
such
it for a
pretty
little
hair."
while?
Hell no.
Oh, you were.
I
like,
was mad that I took so long to lock my hair.
You're like, I don't
was
care what y'all
pissed
think.
off that I took so long to lock
Yeah.
my hair.
Yeah.
I did.
Wow.
So yeah, that's just my story. And plus, after I had my kids, I was a bigger woman. So then there was that, like, a lot of people would be like, "You're too big. You're too pretty to be so big." I'm telling you, yo.
Damn.
Yes, they would tell me that.
Is this family?
Yes, it's always family.
Because I was gonna say only
It's
family
always
can
family.
be that bold.
You too pretty to be
to say something like that.
Go ahead,
Are
Evie.
you of Caribbean descent?
Yeah. So my family is Haitian.
Oh, you know
She's
exactly
Haitian.
what she's
That's
talking
why I'm
about.
like, what do you mean?
Look, I'm flashbacking on my childhood and all the things
It's hitting
I've
you.
heard.
It's hitting you. Okay, and even let me give you
all the
one last
things I've
example,
heard.
and then you could do yours,
No,
and
go ahead,
we could
yeah.
go into yours.
Tell me.
So I was married once upon a time, and that was when I was bigger too. And after the wedding, mind you, now his uncle, I didn't even ask this man no questions. He comes to me and he's like, "You're real nice. You're real nice. You're pretty, but the belly, you gotta lose that." And I'm looking at this man like, "Thank you."
How long ago was this?
When did I got married? It's been over 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, married and divorced 10 years ago.
But you still remember what this man said
Yeah,
to
because
you.
who are you bro.
Right, out of nowhere.
I don't even know. Go talk to your nephew whose stomach is bigger than mine. At least I had kids. I had a reason for a big belly. Your nephew, who I just married, bro, his belly was bigger than mine, fam. You know, I could have bounced on it like a basketball, bro.
As
like,
women,
but he never had kids. You mad at me? I created life. I got a reason for this belly here, okay? Your nephew, on the other hand, got none.
Yeah.
I need to know the understanding here, Sterling. You're not too flat belly-ish yourself. I wanted to say that. However, the younger Amanda was very respectful of her elders.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, thank you.
What do you say to that?
I was like, because I mean, he did say I was pretty, I was nice.
Right,
He's
true.
Like, you're real pretty, you're real nice.
So he's saying thank you to that, and then just no comment for the rest.
But the belly had to go. Sir, I didn't ask you.
And you know, that's actually shocking to me because I thought they like a little.
And that's the other thing.
Extra.
That's another point. The only time I felt pretty is when I traveled to the Caribbean because they like bigger women.
They love it, yeah.
They like bigger. In America, I always felt like they don't like me.
Yeah.
They want a skinny girl.
So my stomach is definitely my biggest insecurity.
Listen, I created life. But it keeps the oven warm.
They say as women, like all of our fat, I guess, goes to our stomach because we carry children, right? So it's just like whatever. I remember one time I was walking down River Street and this stud was in their car and they was like, damn, she got a fat ass and a gut. And ever since then,
you embraced it.
I love my gut.
You embraced it because of a woman.
The way they said it.
She was
like,
obsessed.
damn.
Yeah. Like,
and
wow.
With the gut.
Like, okay.
Like it was a bonus.
Like a bonus.
Like an extra feature.
Sometimes a woman can make you feel real nice.
Honestly,
Like,
all I did was smile. And I think I said thank you.
Oh, no. I would have been like, am I? Do I?
It was clearly a woman.
Then I want to be like, girl, circle back.
I appreciated that.
Circle back, girl. Say that one more again.
I remember when I was in middle school, there was this girl, and I don't know if you do this, but when you walk into a room, it's a bunch of different women and different people, but women in particular, you kind of see like who the pretty girls are. Like you're like, damn, she's so gorgeous. Like they just draw your eye, you know? So when I went to this new school, I think it was like middle school, there was this girl there, and when I tell you like model gorgeous, like you could not like stare at her for too long. It was just like this girl from head to toe, and this was middle school. So to have somebody look this like put together and beautiful, right? Do you know that this girl got jumped? She got jumped because of some boys, like boy liked her or something like that. He had a girlfriend or ex-girlfriend that was mad at the situation, and all these girls jumped this girl. And so it was a big deal.
That's horrible.
It was a big deal, but I can only imagine that it was because of how she looked.
Because she was pretty.
You know what I mean?
The pretty punishment.
You know, besides the relationship drama that happened with that. And similarly, something happened to me. I didn't get jumped, but I did get into a fight. When I went into high school, I moved from Waltham to Hyde Park. I knew no one. So going to the school, first of all, everybody in Waltham was like, watch out. They gangsta over there.
So you went from the suburbs to the city.
To the city. Okay.
So you have to let the people know that
and
aren't from Mass.
Who aren't from. So when I came in, I had this
means.
idea of what I was jumping into. And sure enough, like my second day at school, there was a brawl. Like not a fight, but like teachers, students, everybody. Like remember, was it Mean Girls?
Yeah.
Where they were doing the fight. It was just everybody jumping and attacking each other. It was like an animal, like they was doing it like animals. Like it was like that, right? So I'm like, yeah, they wasn't lying, right? I'm like, this is crazy. So immediately I was like, okay, who's the two, like, not two, it just happened to be two, but who's the girls that I could like be around that are like big, that kind of like have my back.
They're gonna protect you. You're the black suburban girl in the city.
Okay, I need me my.
She's like, I gotta figure this out. Who gonna
find my
riders? Bertha, she need to help me.
I found my riders, and then I remember there's this boy who liked me, but I wasn't. I was new, so I was really like scoping the scene type of thing. I didn't want to like jump into anything too quickly. But I remember this dude like me, and his ex-girlfriend was mad about it. And then she like started a whole fight with me. She said that I had bumped her when I didn't even know who she was. So when I found out the connection, because I was like, that's so random. Like, I know I didn't bump this girl. And if I did, it wasn't on purpose. But like, why would she come up to me and then come to find out who her ex-boyfriend was? And mind you, this isn't even someone that I liked, So to
Probably
be
didn't
getting
even
all
know he
this, like,
existed.
But
That tension, that push and pull.
it did start a fight. We did fight.
Did
She
you beat her
approached me.
ass?
I wouldn't say I beat her ass, but I defended myself. I didn't get my ass beat.
So it was like a fair one.
I guess she had a scratch on her face. She was complaining about that, and I didn't notice I did it because when you're in a fight, it kind of
It happens fast.
It's a blur.
That heat
You're
kicks
just
I don't fight.
you're just
I'm a
throwing,
lover.
You're throwing blows. Whatever hits. It is what it is. You
Right, plus
pray
you were
make
young.
it out alive.
You were young, so it wasn't
I
strategic.
was like 16.
What other experiences do you have?
Being pretty. I'm like
Or
being
punishment.
pretty. Look, I truly, and that's the thing. I've always believed I was pretty. I did hear it a
Did
lot.
you? I did.
Yeah, I
That's
did
good.
hear it a lot. So I grew up in New York, in
Okay.
Queens, New York. And in Queens, New York, there's all these guys outside, right? So I'm walking to the store and I gotta wear like my hoodie, my sweatpants. Like I'm trying to dress down just to
Yo,
like.
sorry. Why do y'all think that's dressing down?
It don't
Especially
help.
if you
There have been times where rejection isn't always easy sometimes. So even like, my dad will always explain how men are or whatever. And all my life I've been afraid of men because I know the power they hold. So usually I do try to be, cordial and simple and nice, but I think that may have been why maybe in middle school I really didn't have problems until I got older and I started to show people my personality. Because when I was younger, I was definitely afraid of men. I still am now. However, I didn't.
You didn't trust it.
No, I was quiet because I was like, I don't.
Yeah.
No, can't. Not doing it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Even now as an adult, are you careful with how you well, you just said you are. So maybe we could dive into that. How we have to be careful with how we are with men. Because it can be taken the wrong way.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't one of the topics, but
No, I mean, I think it goes into that. Like when, you get a compliment or, they're just like, good morning. Because sometimes the good morning is
sometimes it's just a good morning.
So
Yes.
say good morning
And
back.
I'm a friendly person.
Ain't
I'm like,
nothing wrong
hey,
with
good
that.
morning. How you doing?
Exactly.
I like talking to people.
Yeah.
But then it gets creepy and it's like, so how you do?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I was very like when I said the mean mug is because like I'm a naturally smiley person. Like nothing has to
And
be
it gets taken the wrong
happening.
way.
So if I'm just like, smiling, walking into a place, I look approachable.
Right.
I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be
And
approached.
that's the thing. Like, I want to be happy and jolly, but I don't want to be approached.
Exactly.
So how do we find that healthy balance?
I don't know.
Did it just stay in the house and Instacart everything? Like, how does that work?
I have no idea. I mean, I think we be nice, because I'm not interested if it does go further is probably the best. I don't know. It might be the best.
I don't know either.
Because sometimes when you say I have a man, it doesn't work.
At all.
And that to me is kind of creepy. It's like, dude,
Right.
because let's be for real. Never mind.
No.
no violation on the play.
No, don't never mind me.
Violation
Because
on
let's be for real.
Say it. Let's be for real. This is Pandagasms. Go ahead.
If there was a connection or you really wanted to be with somebody, would you, the fact that you're saying I have a man,
Means I don't like you.
whether
Not
I had a
interested.
man or not, it's the excuse to say,
Leave me alone.
You feel
Nicely.
me?
Leave me alone. One time I even tried, I had a girlfriend, they was like, can I watch? I was like, damn, that's not the right way either. When I was married,
Can you
it was like a
watch what?
magnet. It was horrible.
What are you talking about?
Wait, rewind. What'd you say? One time you had a girlfriend?
Can you watch?
No, I would tell a guy like I have a girlfriend instead of saying I had a boyfriend. Because if I said I had a boyfriend, it didn't work.
It didn't matter.
So then I was like, maybe I should try saying I have a girlfriend. That didn't work because then they were like, "Can I watch?" And then when I was married, they'd be like, "Oh, you're married?" Like I wouldn't even talk to them. You see the ring, go away. I'm not interested. And
Have
if
you
I'm
ever
just
had one of those situations where you're like walking and then you're like, I have a man, and they're like, why are you walking? Or like, why? Well then,
this weekend,
Question.
I had an experience where I was standing against a wall waiting for my friends as they were talking to someone. And I'm lying, 3 gentlemen walked by and stopped to have a conversation with me. 2 of them have on wedding rings. And I said, why are you talking to me and you're married?
yeah,
There's no reason for you to be over here.
no reason.
None. Oh, I'm just here for some entertainment. My wife knows I'm outside. Yeah, she knows you came up for entertainment with your friend. Keep going. It's so weird how cringy the opposite sex can be at times when you don't want to be bothered by them.
Yeah.
They don't go away. They don't go away.
So you think there's something wrong with the conversation?
If you're married and you don't know me, yes. What are you talking to me for?
What were they talking about?
Nothing that they should have been talking to me about. Because if their wife was there, would you be having this conversation with me? No, you wouldn't. So keep going. Another experience I had, one time I was a bartender, and this was the first time a woman ever approached me about her partner. I was at the bar and I'm working, and this woman comes up to me and she's just talking to me casually, regular conversation. I'm giving her her drink. And then she finally says what she was there for. She was like, my husband came home the other night and he kept talking about the bartender over here. So I had to come see you for myself. No, that's the same look
The
I
weird
gave
look,
her.
'cause-
And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, I don't mind if my husband has other women because he takes care of home. I just needed to see if you was pretty or not. She said, I'm okay with it as long as he still takes care of me and the kids.
Girl, I just want my tips. I don't want nothing else.
Who's your husband, first of all? Who's your husband? I was at work doing my job. I don't know who you're talking about.
So when she said, did you know? Did you find out?
After she finished, I'm like, what? I'm listening to this woman talk, and she's like describing him. Then I'm like, oh, I know what she's talking about now because he ordered the same drink all night.
And
That was my first Shirley, this is Barbara type shit. With the woman calling you or coming to you as a woman.
Oh, as a woman?
Coming to you as a woman type shit.
Coming to you as a woman type shit is so like.
I mean, was there anything between you and dude?
No!
She's a bartender.
I didn't even know who he
That's
was.
crazy.
I was like,
That's crazy.
Just poured him a few drinks. And not her coming to see about you.
coming to see me at work.
But you see the dangers. Like, this is why I don't play with all that. Like,
This is why
once you're in a relationship, married, whatever you want to call it, like, respect, respect.
Respect. The way I conduct
Ain't
myself now
nothing-
with opposite sex, with men, is crazy. And the way you just said you like to wear sweatpants, in my head, I'm doing me justice. But AV just said we're not doing ourselves justice.
Actually, I heard that
wearing
today,
sweatpants.
that the more done up you are,
The less attractive you are to them.
it's almost like you look like you're not on their level, or
Yeah,
that
they
you
like to
can't
see
be
you natural.
You can't be
Oh, because you're too done up, they can't afford you. So you're out of their dating
the
bracket.
league. Yeah, but when you are dressed down and you look like an around the way girl, it's a little bit easier to approach, and also
I didn't get that perspective.
to possibly impress you because they don't have that much, or the lot of it that they do have is gonna impress somebody who doesn't have much versus
I
somebody.
never heard that before.
Wouldn't that make sense?
It
though?
does make sense because
Yeah.
I don't want this to sound like it's a man bashing thing because it's
Yeah.
totally not. We just got
Right.
off topic.
Right.
That sometimes the opposite sex likes easy.
Likes easy.
Yo, can I defend?
You can
I
please give us
jump in.
insight.
Yeah.
Give us insight.
Yo, y'all are just pretty. Like, it don't matter. Like, I think that for most dudes, for most mature guys, I don't even know. Guys that know who they are
It's weird.
and aren't into children, right? Like, you could tell, like you said, your situation with the young lady. He was like, yo, you got a fatty and a gut. Like, grown men like grown women. We eat at the adult table, right? Like, like
She got a little bit of stomach, but that's okay.
no. And then if you're walking with,
That's what it was given.
and it ain't even. And I mean, I can speak. Well, it's hard for me to speak for the dudes that I hang out with, my friends, people that I call brothers, right? Like we are like-minded people, and the women they approach women not just because they don't care if they're wearing heels, they got makeup on, whatever. They approach women that are confident, that are beautiful to them, whatever that means. So if they see someone like you look like you got your sweats on or whatever, you look like you about your business, you got your resting bitch face going, like, yo, she looks solid, like.
They would
She
still
look
approach
like-
with the resting bitch face?
Yo, because y'all think real men aren't
Okay.
intimidated by that. Like, yo, when we
But-
see that, we be like, yo, she probably could cook. Like, yo, we could go home.
Do they
You know what
see it
I'm
as a challenge? Like a I bet I could break her down a little bit. Like,
I think it
that's a
varies.
facade. It's okay.
Again, I can only speak for me. I think there's some
Yeah.
men that do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But some other people, other men, it's not about being a challenge. It's just like like you see a girl and your heart skips. You know
Right,
what I'm
she's
saying?
attractive.
Would you say that
Yeah.
your friends are more confident? Like on the confident side, they're pretty like.
My niggas too confident, to be honest.
Too confident.
I'm the
Okay.
least confident out of all of them.
Wait,
I
is
think
there,
that matters.
Is there
You know
a
some
such,
of my people.
Is there a such thing as being too confident?
Too confident?
Nah, I mean, like,
But like they definitely have confidence.
They got jobs, they make money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them college educated, right? Like,
Right.
you know, don't use me as a standard. Most of my boys are taller than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, women approach them, and I respect them because they have a sense. They're like respectful. You know, they're not. You know, some of my friends cheat. Some people do different things or whatever. But I don't think it's that simple that men are just looking for what's easy. I think you guys are not giving yourselves enough credit for like who you are, what y'all look like, what kind of person you're showing people, like what you're showing people you are. You know what I mean? Like even if you're dressed down, you probably smell good. I'm pretty sure you took a shower, your skin's glistening right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
I dress
we see
down.
all that.
Yeah, I dress down to not get approached, but it's not working.
That's what we're trying to say.
That's what we're saying. We got to do something
Yo,
else.
my wife walks around with a moo-moo.
And she'll still get approached.
Cause
Has she ever been approached in front of you? Like
what,
you've
you mean
been there in the
approach-
background?
I'm approaching her. What are you talking about?
She's saying by other men.
By
Has your
another
wife ever been
person.
approached by other men in front of you?
In front of me?
Yeah, like you're not too far. You're in the distance.
I don't.
You just
I
see
don't,
somebody.
My wife.
You don't
go
pay
out.
attention
I
to
don't-
it?
I'm not worried about none of that.
Oh,
to be
okay.
honest with you. Like
She be fly swatting them.
Yeah,
She's
I'm not worried about
gorgeous.
none of that.
She be
She's fly, so I,
be like, but the way, first of all, her ring is gonna tell them no right away. That shit is
they don't
like
care about none of that
they
shit.
do and they don't because like we're talking about, she's
I mean,
gorgeous.
smart men should
His
care.
wife is gorgeous.
Yeah,
and we be having to pull her away. Like, didn't she tell you she's married?
they don't care.
They don't. They don't. But like he said, he don't got nothing to worry
But
about
that's
she
because
be like,
there's women who don't care. Or
there
like,
are
there's
there
people
are
who
married women,
will
married
say,
people,
like, I'm married just so that you know
so
what
that
it
you know what
is.
front, and now you can choose. I respect your honesty. However, now that I have the choice, exit, stage left.
That's so dangerous.
It is.
Out of all the Fatal Attraction shows
You're
that I've
attracted to married
seen, that ain't the one. Don't do it. You might end up
and
with
that's the
two in the
thing.
head.
and that's the thing for men like me. I don't wear my wedding ring. Like, for a lot of reasons. I grew up 7-Day Adventist. I don't really wear jewelry,
Oh, okay.
right? And two, I don't like things on me. Like I lost 3 wedding rings already. I used to work in labs, like gloves, all that.
Oh, okay.
So I don't wear them. But even with a wedding ring, there are women that
That
only
attract.
date, that only go after men that are
Married men.
I've been approached on some wild stuff, right?
Yeah.
And like, so it's not just a man thing, right?
Nah.
No,
But
definitely.
It's a universal
It is.
situation.
Well, I think, okay, so obviously this isn't the only reason, but I think a part of it is like the fact that this person is desired, that they are in a relationship. And then maybe you see an example of what they are in a relationship. So if you see like a picture of them giving roses or something like that, then you're like, I want that, dynamic or the gifts or whatever comes with the relationship, not necessarily the person. But then there's also that factor of like, okay, yeah, you don't want too much commitment. So, and I'm just putting in the perspective of somebody who would even entertain somebody who's married, because that wouldn't be my story. But
Not at
I
this
could
age.
see it, because then it's like relationship comes with so much responsibility, commitment, and like truly like working on building something for real. And some people ain't ready for that.
They're
So
not.
they much rather like, let's just keep it casual. Let's have fun when we see each other. I ain't gonna say nothing. You don't say nothing. And, we go our separate ways.
But not everybody leads with that. And that's what the problem is.
I think some people are they're
Some.
they're looking for it. Matter of fact, they're like, who have you ever heard of Ashley Madison?
That's why I know you're not listening, because I said not
Have you ever heard of
everybody
Ashley
leads
Madison?
with that. And no, I have not heard of Ashley
It is
Madison.
a documentary. Well, it's a website, but there was a documentary about it. It's a website where people meet other people who are looking to cheat.
You know what? We're not about to talk about that. We're going to get
But I'm saying it's a whole website with millions of people on there that are married and relationships, etc., and are specifically looking for someone who will have this discreet type of quiet type of relationship, men and women. And, they had a whole documentary about it, but it was a thing. It was like this affair type of like, people are looking for that. They want it. I mean, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I'm saying there's people out there that
there's a whole
they
community
see a
of it.
benefit in just getting their needs met on a physical level and not emotional or
You know what? To each their own. I'm not knocking none of that. At least those people are being honest and upfront, but do their spouses know that? Because if their spouses
there's
knew,
so
they
many
wouldn't have
open
to
relationships now.
go in polygamy. There's
Open
options
relationships
that people don't have to go through these measures to live the life that they want to live. And I just wish people were more upfront about it.
Yeah.
The people that say it upfront, they be like, hey, I'm married and I just want to have some fun. I respect those people more than the people that are lying.
Absolutely. I
respect them.
preferred open relationships than I would
I'm
have.
not going to do it
You're
with
lying to
you.
me.
However, I respect your honesty. We
Yeah.
could go for pizza or something, but I ain't dealing with you like
Right.
that.
What you're looking for is not that.
We're not aligned. We're not on
Yeah.
the same page.
That's fair.
So we're gonna,
Okay.
One thing I did forget to mention
What's that?
in the beginning of the show is that this conversation is all our opinions. Because people will see what they want
Disclaimer.
to see. That is my disclaimer that I failed to mention at the beginning. This is just our opinions. This is just how we feel about certain conversations and things that happen in life. We're speaking of our own personal experiences. So that's what that is. And we're going to go to the next topic because AV just gave me the 10-minute warning. And I told you we was going to go into,
So quick.
we're going to have this conversation and it was going to fly by.
Are you sure it's 10 minutes?
Yeah, he is absolutely sure. So we talk about the unspoken wounds and experiences that shaped us how we view ourselves today.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. How do you view yourself today?
I mean, so
10 minutes. Well, maybe 5.
I definitely, like I said, I've heard that I was pretty growing up. It's kind of funny because I've heard like someone said I was ugly and I was like, you a lie.
How do you view yourself today? You got 2.5 minutes.
I mean, I think I look good. And the thing is, I've started to understand that everybody has a unique look. Nobody looks the same. Even twins have differences, right? Like every single person is unique. So can you really say that somebody is pretty or ugly? It's a perspective thing. Like what I might find somebody to be drop dead gorgeous or
the next person may
unique
not
in their own way, you know? And I think it's so much more than just the physical. I've learned that you can have such a beautiful inside that it almost exudes out, that
Through your
the
pores.
physical that I may not have found attracted at first, now I'm like, damn,
Ooh.
he fine. And I'm talking physical and inside, but
Because of the
because
mental.
you have that like pretty personality, that pretty, inside. And so for me, like, it's not enough that I'm just pretty on the outside, or that I believe that I'm pretty on the outside. It's like I'm working on myself daily on the inside, because I want to exude that energy, that pretty, like, people want to be around me, not just because of how I look.
Right.
And that used to be a thing too. It's like, is this person with me because of a
How I
certain
look.
feature, something that they like about me, my skin tone? I don't know.
Girl,
My
I wanted
hair,
to bring
who
that up
knows?
because
Yeah, who knows
colorism
what
is
the
real
reason
too.
is? But I hope that it's like genuine because of who I am as a
person.
whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a whole. And I do think that I was prettier back in the days. I look back on my pictures, I'm like, damn, shorty, what happened? It was like a 20s fine. Now I'm in my 30s. It's a little different. It's not the same.
you could get
I was
back
like,
to
yo,
you.
I used to be able to.
You so
Now I'm
foolish.
like,
You so foolish.
girl, I don't even got time for that.
You
I'm
are
just
a
here.
beautiful woman.
Look,
right
I showed
now in
up.
this moment. Okay, so you got that question.
I
and
ain't
then
worried.
passing the torch of empowerment. What is something that you would give a young girl or young ladies? Just
So
a little
I
bit of
have a
advice.
12-year-old daughter. It's so important that I raise her different from how I was raised. So in doing that, I have to understand what that looks like, because I've never seen it. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. I have open conversations with her. One of the things I tell her is, definitely don't be talking about anybody, especially physically. They had a burn book at her school. This was like Mean Girls, where they write a bunch of mean things in
Everybody
a book.
got a page, yeah.
Everybody got something to say about somebody, and there was some really mean things said in that book. And I just let her know, like, you never know what people are going through, especially the kids in your school, what they could be going through at home, whatever. Just be kind to people, and truly, just be nice. Just be a good person. I think that's what I would say, because that bullying, the hating, I'm big on giving compliments. Like, if I see a pretty person or somebody who's dressed up real nice,
I definitely
I don't
like
hold
to
it in,
compliment.
because you're gonna stare a little bit. You're gonna be like,
And
damn,
they're gonna
okay,
be
let
like,
me
why
keep
is she
looking.
looking at me like
Let
that?
me just go ahead
Let
and
me
say,
tell
you
them,
look good
"You
today.
look very good."
Affirming people, and affirming yourself, like having those affirmations in the mirror, looking at yourself, telling yourself you're beautiful.
Mirror exercises.
Yeah, I had the privilege of hearing it from other people, so it did boost my confidence. But now I'm learning to like love myself,
Love
right? Because I
yourself.
don't need the validation from other people. Because the same people that might say I look good, in a couple months they might be like, "Oh, she ugly" or whatever. It's
so
just
foolish.
you can't rely on nobody else.
You can't but yourself.
You gotta be self-confident, exude love yourself. And don't what's Tabitha say? Don't go messing up nobody else's day.
Because you having a bad day.
Don't go
I
messing up
love
nobody.
Auntie Tab. Don't go messing up nobody's day because you having a bad day.
I feel that.
Me
Worry about
too.
yourself.
Worry about yourself.
What about you?
I pretty much have the same thing. Just love yourself. Find a way to definitely love yourself. And that was definitely my journey. I would do mirror exercises. I had a cousin she would be like, I didn't like my gut either, but I got in the mirror and I would just love on the parts of me that I didn't love so much. And so I took that practice into myself. So just love on yourself in the mirror. Get butt ass naked. Get butterball naked like the day you was born. And whatever you don't like about you, just love on that part of yourself. You got a little roll hanging on the back. You got some back wings. Go rub that shit. You know what I mean? Go love all that. Love it before somebody else does. Just have some self-love.
Yeah.
Just pour into yourself.
I mean,
think that's
nobody
key.
looks like you. Like literally everybody has
Yeah, and
different
beauty is in the
DNA.
eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Like you were just saying. You know, it sounds
Yes.
cliche, but it's the
No,
truth.
it really
beauty
is.
in the eye of the beholder.
It
And
really
what
is.
I like, my perspective, I never think someone is ugly. I think ugly is a personality trait. I think people may be unattractive because you can find someone that's very attractive, like we were saying, and then you get to having a conversation with them and you're like, who are you?
Yeah, they're unattractive.
So to me, ugly is more of a personality. Being a beautiful person on the outside is great, but like you said, what do you like on the inside? Are your insides dirty? Are you miserable? Are you an ugly person inside? Are you always thinking negatively? Do you not know how to be positive? You know? So all of that matters to me, and that's just my word of encouragement to people. Just learn how to be positive. Love yourself. Don't always look for that external validation because you don't really know people's true intentions. So, and have good discernment because somebody could be telling you that you're beautiful. Meanwhile, they just want to get on your drawers to use you.
Yeah.
So there's that.
And little tidbit. If you are pretty, use it to your advantage.
Girl, get
Why
some free
not?
gas. Get some free stuff while you at it.
Look,
Men too. Don't use people though. Don't use people.
No, but just
Don't use people. If you could smile a little
harder.
harder
The
and
smile
give a
is
little
huge.
shoulder, a little more, do that.
Girl.
But don't belittle somebody. Like if you have preferences on whatever skin tone you prefer, that's okay too. But don't belittle people that aren't what you're looking for. I don't like that. Don't make people feel less than because they don't fit the requirements because you don't fit the requirements of everybody too.
True.
You know what I mean? So I that's the part of the thing I don't like. If
Just
somebody's
don't
not into you,
exclude.
that's cool. If you're not into someone, if they're not light enough, if they're not dark
Right.
enough, don't be like, oh my God, they're so ugly because they're not. No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, don't yuck nobody's yum. Like you said, we're all
pour hate
unique.
into the
Don't do
world.
that.
Pour love.
If you're not attracted to someone for whatever reason, don't make them out to be a monster because they don't fit your beauty requirements. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So there's that. And as we get to the end of the show, here's the
Okay.
fun part. The
Oh.
questions. The questions.
Okay. I'm excited. Oh, I get to like randomly select. That's good.
Did you get rid of the ones that were already done?
Oh yeah, those. Got to keep her on check.
This is why I get the big bucks.
There you go. Pay the big bucks. Okay. What's a fun fact people don't know about you?
Into the mic.
Oh, sorry about that. What's a fun fact people don't know about you?
This is the pandagasm right here. The orgasm. The mental
It gotta be
stimulation.
like very.
It could be
crazy.
whatever. No,
Oh.
what's a fun fact people
I
don't
mean,
know
I got
about?
Yes.
some crazy. I got
Yes.
some
We
crazy.
We would prefer
stories.
crazy for the of the gasm, but if you don't got nothing crazy, give us what you got.
I'm like, should I? No,
Yes, you should.
I shouldn't.
Yes, you should. You can tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. I think the fun fact, because it's something that I'm just really proud of. I climbed a mountain. I went up a mountain. It was like 5 hours, like 3 going up, 3 going down.
That's
like
6.
Yeah, it was like I burned like 3,000 calories.
I bet
that
you
day.
did.
It was insane.
Which
but
mountain?
like Mount Monadnock in New Hampshire. It don't even sound real, don't it? It sounds like some made up shit. Mount Monadnock.
Like what you mean you climbed a mountain? Like you walked up a tree?
I walked up it, but there was points where like I felt like I was gonna fall. Like
'Cause it was
I
so high?
it was so steep. Like I'm literally like holding on to this rock, putting my foot on this, and it was 3 hours of walking. 10 minutes in, I was sweating.
Oh no. Now see,
It was like it's 10 minutes.
I love a good hike. Don't get me wrong. His wife got me lost one time on a trail, and I thought I was about to die in those people's mountains. I was like, "Girl, call a helicopter. I'm scared.
Oh, the helicopter is so
Call the
real.
helicopter. I ain't moving.
'Cause who
I ain't
gonna
moving.
save us?
I ain't moving." But hiking is fun. Don't get me wrong.
is.
But 3 hours up and 3 hours down, girl, they would have saw me right in the middle, like,
But let me tell you, when you get to the top,
It's so pretty.
when I
view.
tell you, because all that work that you just did to get up there, first of all, and you finally get to relax, and then just like the wind and the view
The everything.
and just, you gotta sit there for a little bit. Like,
'Cause you're tired.
I'm not even, not even gonna move from here. But yeah, that was like really one of my, and you know what I did? I put this, manifestation is so real.
It is.
Because I had wrote 101 goals like 7, maybe 8 years ago now. And then 3 years later, I'm reading my goals and I'm seeing that one of the things was climb a mountain, which I
forgot.
I didn't plan it when I did it, but I
Right.
just did it. And then I was able to say like, hey, I did it.
You
like,
did it.
And
You
there's
got
like
it out
other
there.
stuff too. But like, that was one of the things that I was like, oh shoot, like
it.
climb the mountain.
And now you can watch Climbing Mountain.
About that. I did it one time. It's
No,
over.
sir.
It's done with. Yeah,
Yes.
it's one of those things.
Well, my love, thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you
on
for having
Pandagasms.
me.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
This was a great conversation.
And can I plug myself in?
That
if
was what I
people-
was getting to next. Where can people find you and tell them what you do? Go ahead.
Okay, so name is Jennie Petite. I'm from Boston, 32, mom of one, 12 years old. And you guys can find me on Instagram and actually every platform. I done changed my name to everything, but it's Divine, Divine Glow Getter.
Divine Glowgetter.
Getter. Yeah, that's the brand. That's what I'm working on, the Divine Glow Getter.
And what is that?
Okay.
Quickly.
Yes. Okay, I got you.
Quickly.
It's me living a balanced life through my blessings. Just
Ooh.
every day that I wake up, the fact that I'm alive, I'm happy, I'm breathing. Like you said today, breathing is
Girl, that's all I had for you. I was only breathing today.
but breathing is such a, because there was a point, so I was in a car accident
We don't have time for that story. Not on the camera.
and I couldn't breathe.
Okay.
Not being able to breathe made me really appreciate my breath.
Okay. I'm glad. I like how you wrap that up. I do.
Quickly.
I do. I appreciate that.
Quickly.
Do you want
So
to
here we are.
shout out anybody real quick?
Shout out to
Talk to the camera, not me.
Pandagasms,
Thank you. Your 12-year boo, the relationship,
my boo,
the daughter,
my daughter.
the divine.
Look, you're telling me.
Because girl, we gotta wrap this up. You don't see AV ready to
Shout
push
out
the
to
button.
everybody who has made an impact in my life. I love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Before AV cuts it off, November 18th, we are having
ready.
the last live of the season, the last live of 2025 for Pandagasms.
I'll be here.
It will be about entrepreneurship, the ups and downs, the ins and outs, the sacrifices that you make as an entrepreneur. Because honestly and truthfully, this is a conversation that needs to be had because people don't really know that. So make sure you get your tickets. They'll be on Eventbrite. It'll be from 6 to 11 p.m. right here at Spark FM Media Center headquarters. What a tongue twister. But don't forget, we're on all listening platforms. So make sure you subscribe to YouTube. Peace, love, and light. We'll see you later. Thank you.